The work of Crossing London is very much all about mobilising Christians, equipping Christians, and ensuring that people are trained to go and share that good news and that faith with neighbours, colleagues and people across London.
We believe passionately in unity. Jesus, when he prayed for us in John 17 verse 23, he said, "Father, may they be brought to complete unity, to let the world know that you have sent me and that you've loved them even as you've loved me." So we see that unity is absolutely key to the church fulfilling the Great Commission. And so we're up for it when churches are working together to present the gospel.
I'm so excited about Crossing London, and just living here now, I've seen how cross-cultural it is and how many different religions are represented in London, and just really excited that Crossing London can bridge all those different cultures and religions and bring the churches together as a body.
We also believe passionately in community engagement, because when we participate in meaningful and practical acts of service in the community, not only are we demonstrating God's love, but we're also giving credibility to our message, and we're making the church relevant. So for those reasons, we're really up for Crossing London and we're involved.
A lot of people do come to church and do know Christ, but it's really, really difficult, especially in the society that we live in now, to go out and proclaim, stand on a hill and just shout, "I'm a Christian."
The benefits I see is that people will come away a lot more confident of their faith and about sharing their faith, articulating their faith, and being able to go share that with people across the city, across the nation.
We want to see our young people and our middle-aged people and the elderly people reaching out to their neighbours, their community, their friends, their workmates, and just letting Jesus be known, drawing people to him.
It could just be just a simple hello, it could be a simple, checking up on them on a Saturday morning. "Hi, how are you doing? My name is that, I live next door, this is a cake," simple things like that. And then you get to build relationships, and once you know someone, then you know how you can help them in their times of need, you know when they're in need.
I think it's very important for ministers also, for pastors, not to be afraid of each other, not to be afraid of the person that's different from them or comes from a different cultural background. I think it's really important to go and befriend people, not with more committee meetings, not with more councils, not with more papers and documents, but just going and sharing half an hour friendship.
In a year's time or 18 months' time, as the fruit of Crossing London, it would be terrific to see transformation of our capital, to see a greater level of mercy and grace and love and care, and to see things turning around, even some of the social problems that we have in London, to see some of those things turning around because of the impact of God's love through his people.
We need to accept our responsibility to go out into all the world and make disciples for Jesus, and we can do that by crossing the street, by crossing the town, by crossing the community, by going to a different shop, by travelling on a different route, meeting with people.
It's going to come to 2014, and we're going to look back and just be so grateful for what God has done, and so grateful that he decided to pick us to actually implement what he did. So you don't want to miss out.
This is our moment. This is something where we can work together as the church in an effective way to let people know about the love and the mercy and the grace of God.
The more of us are united behind the one purpose, the greater the impact we would have. So I would say, come on board, get involved, and let's cross London together.
So yeah, just get involved.